The African Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD, is an approved ACE-2 project center of excellence envisioned to address key economic challenges resulting from low rural energy access, poor adoption of energy technologies in rural areas, and poor interstate energy trading in the Eastern and Southern Africa region. The director of this center, ACE-ESD, explains more about this project.
The center has been established now in 2 years, and this center has been is sponsored by the Government of Rwanda through World Bank. We have Masters in Renewable Energy, Master of Science in Renewable Energy, and then we have a Master of Science in Electrical Power System. Another is a Masters of Science in Energy Economics. For the PhD, we have a free PhD by research. One is renewable energy, another is electrical power system, and the third one in energy economics.
The mission and vision of ACE-ESD is to create a world-class energy center that will be a regional hub for research and training for African engineers, policymakers, and energy utility managers in microgrid energy systems using renewable energy sources and interstate energy trading, management, and policy. Professor Etienne Ntagwirumugara continues to explain.
The center have the mission to build capacity building for all African and in postgraduate program. The postgraduate program we are saying here is a master's and a PhD program. This is one of our mission for achievement for the center. The second one, to develop the appropriate technology for Africa in the energy sector. And another, it's about to contribute cooperation between industry and what I say private sector and academia in the energy sector. And the last one is to provide consultancy and advice service to the public and the public services and the high learning institutions or private organization.
How about trainings offered by the African Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD? Mr. Aphrodis Nduwamongo, Research Laboratory Engineer, is explaining.
The training is going very well. The applicants are very happy, and now everyone is passing via each module and doing at least more than 4 experiments. And we have a different experiment for off-grid system, experiment for wind power plant, experiment for high voltage direct current, experiment for smart grid distribution system, experiment for microgrid, experiment for hydropower plant, and experiment on the PV system.
The students who follow these programs are talking about their experience and how to achieve the goals after finishing their studies in this center.
We have undergone a lot of interaction, not just locally, but also at an international level. So I would like to use the career, the education that I'll get and establish myself as renowned consultant.
If my research on completion is a success, that means that countries in Africa with lower wind speed will be able to harness wind energy and then be able to generate more power. So energy accessibility for all will be in a greater index. So that is something really I'm excited about, and that means that still goes back to the main reason why the center is existing, like trying to solve the energy crisis in Africa.
The research supervision system in the African Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD, is well done and conducted according to Professor Jonathan Colton, the supervisor in PhD program. But he says there are still some challenges and provides some pieces of advice to researchers.
Some of the challenges that the students in Rwanda, for example, face is that their backgrounds are very different than my American students. So maybe the universities they went to aren't quite as strong in engineering or science. So sometimes they have to do some extra work to raise themselves up to the level needed to compete internationally. The other challenges are getting information. In other parts of the world, it's a lot easier to gather information because of the communications and availability of libraries and things like that. So the resources, but because of the internet and with the help of people who can direct them, they are then able to find those resources and incorporate them into their studies so they can come up to the same levels as the rest of the world. The main message for the students is that they have to work hard and keep working, and that doing a research program is more like running a marathon. They have to do over and over and over and finish it rather than a sprint. They can't run too fast at the beginning because then they get too tired.
The students who follow master's program are talking about facilities offered by the center in order to achieve their objectives.
For me, when we talk about excellence, for me I see, because in learning, once you are learning without knowing how to practice, that is not learning. So when I see excellence, that means I'm learning and combine what I'm learning by practice, which is facilitated by these labs that we have here. It is a smart laboratory that I've never seen anywhere. So in that case, I can say it is wonderful, it is excellent.
World Bank team and the Ministry of Education as well as University of Rwanda delegation visited the Africa Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD, with the objective of learning about the Africa Center of Excellence project, ACE-2 project at the University of Rwanda, in providing high-quality STEM-related degree programs and relevant research. This event took place at 17th May 2019 at the Africa Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD. After attending to the research presentation of PhD students and the 4 ACE-2 center directors, the Minister of Education and the guest of honor, Africa Region Vice President of World Bank, have made their remarks.
Well, I wanted to come here to visit the project of the Centers of Excellence because we at the World Bank are convinced about the importance of education and developing our youth for the future of Africa, and especially the importance of science and technology education. So when I came here today to see the work that's being done in the 4 centers of excellence at the university that are being supported by the World Bank. So it is really a very important program. The idea behind this program is that here we have those centers of excellence here in Kigali that attract students from all over the region.
On behalf of the Government of Rwanda, we are very excited at the strong partnership we have with the World Bank. There are strong efforts that exist, including the African Centers of Excellence project that is supporting 4 centers in Rwanda. The presentation, Mr. President, you have seen is a clear testimony of how we have moved forward as a country in terms of contributing to regional partnership as a country so that our region moves forward. In light of what you have clearly indicated, that we should not train people to seek jobs from the government, but rather train people to create jobs. That's very critical. And so, Mr. Vice President, we want to assure you of our commitment as a government that we will always work together to ensure that we succeed as a government, and therefore would like to close it at this moment, and hopefully we shall be invited to go and witness.
The African Center of Excellence in Energy for Sustainable Development, ACE-ESD, is based at the University of Rwanda, Nyarugenge campus in the College of Science and Technology. For further information, keep contact 0785 92 36 10 or visit our website www.acesd.ur.ac.rw.